It's iPhone Day. The most anticipated tech gadget possibly ever hits Apple and AT&T stores tonight at 6 p.m.
This Thursday will mark 10 years since Apple released the first iPhone.
It's got everything you need, all wrapped up in one.
The device changed the way we use the internet, shop, learn, take pictures, and communicate with each other.
Hello?
Hello. Hello. Hello.
In short, with more than 1 billion iPhones sold, it's become part of our culture.
What are you doing?
Well, I just found out about these things called apps, so that's kind of all I do now.
Apple co-founder Steve Jobs first showed off the iPhone nearly 6 months before its release.
Well, what we're going to do is get rid of all these buttons and just make a giant screen. A giant screen.
At the time, it entered a crowded smartphone market, and Apple's competitors were skeptical.
$500 fully subsidized with a plan? I said, that is the most expensive phone in the world, and it doesn't appeal to business customers because it doesn't have a keyboard.
Not everybody was sure that a touchscreen on an iPhone could be a business tool. And it took some time, but that was overcome tremendously, obviously, to the point where every device has a touchscreen.
The iPhone's popularity led to the iPad, and later, the Apple Watch. All of which fueled Apple's explosive growth to become the most valuable company in the world. Investors reaped the benefits as Apple shares, trading at $17.43 the day the first iPhone was sold, are now worth nearly 10 times that. The iPhone has generated some controversy. Apple has been criticized for working conditions in Chinese plants where the phones are assembled. And following the 2015 terror attack in San Bernardino, California, Apple CEO Tim Cook and then FBI Director James Comey had a public showdown over Apple's refusal to unlock the gunman's iPhone.
This is iPhone 7.
10 years on, the iPhone is in its 7th generation, with an 8th soon to come. Today's devices can recognize your voice, your fingerprints, and even your heartbeat. But despite being on the cutting edge of technology, a decade from now, the iPhone may be a thing of the past.
10 years is a very long time in tech, so I think in some ways you'll always have something on you. I do feel like the idea of always looking at a screen in your pocket might change.
I fought that iPhone in the beginning. Yeah. I wanted my keyboard, and now I can't live without it. It's next to me right now.
I know. I still happen to have a BlackBerry, and everybody laughs at me.
If I had known that, I would have laughed.
Yeah, that's the last
Come
one
on.
left. No, I have my iPhone too.
We'll see what happens in 10 years.